My name is Betty LaMarr. I am CEO and founder of Empower Her Institute. Being a single mom, and I went back to school. And so while I'm in school, the thought for me was, what kind of career do I want to have that's going to not place limits on my ability to earn? And so when I looked at the careers that were available, they were primarily male dominated environments. And so I look at where the money is, and the money has been in areas where that I've chosen that have been primarily male dominated. There are so many obstacles that I face, not only because of my gender, but because of my race. And so when I think about obstacles, I also think about opportunities. I went to pursue jobs in some of these major corporations. These were corporations who were putting forth a face to the world that they valued diversity, that they wanted to hire women, and I challenged that and used it to my advantage. One of the things that we see with men is that when they fight in the boardroom or fight in the meeting, they let it go. But as women, what we tend to do is to hold a grudge forever. And especially if it's another woman that did something to us, I mean, we walk around and never let it go. And so I think that's a real key lesson that we can learn, because a lot of times it becomes a derailer for us in our career. The other thing that I see men do a lot better than women, and that is to socialize up and to be a lot more political and strategic about their growth and development. And women think that all we need to do is work hard, and somebody's going to give us a grade and come and pat us on the back and say, "You have been chosen." If a man looks at the work criteria or the job criteria, and there are 10 things on there, and they have 4, I'm ready. The women will say, "Well, I have 8, but I don't have 10, so they may not accept me." It is so important to see women in a leadership role. And the reason that it's important, not only because women bring a diverse perspective about problem solving, but because we also need to have a voice um, in the organization. What you will find is that when women have a voice at the table, that it's a different perspective than probably everybody else in the room. What we look at today as required for leadership qualities, I think women largely represent the characteristics. These are all things that come pretty naturally for women, things that in the corporate environment we call emotional intelligence. So I think it's important for us to have women leaders, just to have the balance in the room. Women, we typically are our own worst critics. And because of that, we will stop ourselves from pursuing the next level. We will stop ourselves from raising our hands for the stretch assignment. And we just need to remember that it's okay to take the risk. And if you fail, you've learned a lesson that's going to make it better for you the next time. Your skills and your talent is necessary, but it's not sufficient. And so you really do have to bring in your social skills. You really do have to build relationships in order to succeed. And that's relationships within the organization as well as relationships outside of the organization. Reach for the stars. You are better than you think you are. Take the risk and believe in yourself.